Hi, my name's Daryl, and here's your Jeep news for December 20th. So yeah, I went camping for a day, and I came back, and there's like 5 news stories. So don't go camping with Stellantis and Jeep involved, because you're going to miss some stuff. But in my first piece of news, it's about the Grand Cherokee 4xE and the 95B recall. So this morning, the fix was made available. So if you do have a Grand Cherokee and you haven't been charging it and you want to start charging it, yeah, get with your dealer right away. I don't know if the diagnostic procedure is going to be exactly the same as the Jeep Wrangler, but it's likely to be. So it'll take them probably a day to do basically the diagnostic procedure to check to see if you need a new battery. And if you don't need a new battery, then you're good to go charging. If you do need a new battery, it's probably going to be about a week before the new battery comes in. Then you got to bring your Jeep back in to get that new battery installed. But great news for Grand Cherokee owners. Now, in the second piece of news, this is really all about Stellantis and Ram and Dodge and their EV problems. They're basically going to push back the Ram 1500 REV until sometime in 2026. And instead, they're going to focus on the new Ram 1500 Ramcharger, which it's an EV, but it's a range extending EV. They're going to have a Pentastar V6 in there as a generator. And so you get a whole lot of extended range, and you never have to worry about the battery running out, because as long as you have access to gas, yeah, you can keep it running. And so I think that's a great strategy. Now, along the same news, TK's Garage, he did a story about Wagoneer S orders being canceled. So there was already a story about the Wagoneer S being delayed, and now customers' orders are being canceled. Even though they put down a significant down payment on the vehicle, they're just canceling them. So I would imagine they're going to push back the Wagoneer S EV similarly probably until 2026. What I'm really hoping, now the Wagoneer S is based on the new STLA large platform, and let me show that to you here. And they do, so this is kind of the STLA large platform using a large electric battery, but they can modify that large platform so it can support an internal combustion engine as well as hybridization of that engine. And I'm hoping the hybridization includes something like using that engine as a generator, just like they're doing on the Ram 1500 Ramcharger. It would be great if they would do that, or at least focus on that vehicle being a hybrid, so it gets pretty good gas mileage, but yet you don't have any of the problems with the EV. And so we're going to see what happens with that Jeep Wagoneer S. So it's going to be a real interesting story. Now for some other EV news from Stellantis or Jeep, let's talk about the Jeep Recon EV. So the JeepReconForum.com, they had a spy shot of actual video of the first Recon that they've seen on the street. And yeah, it doesn't look anything really different than some of the spy shots that we've already seen, but this is the first one that they've seen actually in motion, working. Now the Jeep Recon EV, I think it's actually a little bit behind the Grand Wagoneer S, and given all the problems that they have with the Wagoneer S, I'm just wondering if the same kind of thing is going to happen with the Jeep Recon EV, is that they just kind of discontinue it and put it on hold, and instead focus on more of a hybridization and using the ICE engine. Now the Recon EV is also based on the STLA large platform, so whatever they do with the Wagoneer, they can also do with that Jeep Recon. And for the last news story, it looks like Jeep's bringing back some cool colors. So initially when that 2025 Jeep Wrangler was introduced, it had very limited colors. They didn't have the V6 with the automatic transmission even available, which is what people really want. And they only had just the basic colors. Well, now they're introducing some additional colors. So I think you've already known about the Phantom Blue color, which is kind of like a dark teal, which is really cool. But this comes from the Mopar Junkie YouTube channel. They're also announcing this moose color, which is, I don't know, it's kind of orange, kind of yellow, kind of maybe a little bit in between. So that's a cool looking color right there. And they're also bringing back the Mojito color, which you can see right here, which is going to be available as well. Now, supposedly these colors are going to be available both on the Wrangler and the Gladiator. So, and these are, I guess, kind of special order colors, or not special order, but limited edition colors. And so, yeah, they might not be available for long. I still didn't see them available on the Jeep website as far as ordering. The Phantom Blue was there, but these colors aren't. And so if you are interested in this color, these colors, you might want to contact, your favorite dealer if you're considering putting an order in for the 2025, just to make sure you get on the list for those particular colors. And this is Daryl with your Jeep News. Yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, considering subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one again very soon.